Hei og folkens og internett, og velkommen tilbake til en ny episode med The Harvester. Forrige episode da, så ble vi bedre kjent med Stephanie, og at vi må joine lodgen da. Men for å komme inn i lodgen så må vi gjøre sånn papirarbeid, lage sånn application. Jeg husker ikke hva det er på norsk. Men for nå så har jeg gått til butikken her da. Jeg har jo litt penger på meg, så se om jeg kan kjøpe noe her. Hello. Skikkelig klang I den døren her, gitt. Mr. Phelps?
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Ja, det minnet mitt altså.
Shaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious. I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory.
Det sant.
In which case, I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge.
Jeg møtte barn I forrige episode, altså. Han...
Speaking of Willies, how's your father?
Don't know.
Ja, du
Haven't
tar
seen
den
him.
tonen.
Care to buy anything today?
Yes, please.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Ok. Nå skal jeg inventory her. Vi har en quarter her. Sånn. Gå ut. Gi det henne. The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine. Of course.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sake.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
Fireman, hva du snakker om? Jeg kommer til å finne ut av det etter hvert, og så... Ja... Men for å ha en sånn application for å joine lodge nå, så var det bare å gå til posten. Jeg tror det her vi kan gjøre det. Examine a cup. Crushed paper cup with smudged lipstick on it. Jeg kan ikke plukke det opp. Men jeg skal bare gå inn her da. Postmaster Boyle. Examine the woman. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Ja, lykke til med det, du. Examine the boxes. These mailboxes seem hardly used. Jeg bare snakker med postmaster.
Yes,
I need some help. Mr.
Postmaster Boyle. What can I do for you today?
Jeg vil gjerne ha en lodge application, please.
Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on. You must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I
Kan
only
ikke
make
det.
copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork.
Okay. Can I go get one at the lodge instead?
Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office.
Det er posten her, altså.
I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
Jeg har
It's
ikke en
very
måned på
important
meg.
that I
Da.
get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. Just
So-
wouldn't be right.
Lodgen er så ut var noe stort her, altså.
Next
Ok.
time you post, don't forget the zip code.
The ship code, sier du. Så vidt jeg vet, så er det ikke noe mer vi kan gjøre her egentlig. Men jeg fikk vite at det er her, på posthuset, vi trenger application. Men for nå kan vi bare gå rundt og sjekke litt videre her. Tenker politistasjonen her. Ja. Og det er examine the traffic cop. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Bug? Buggy. Bilen, eller sånn. Ikke sikker. Men vi bare går inn her. Sheriff Dwayne heter han her.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here's Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding.
Nei, det er det ikke. Wedding.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are
Hun er jo
perfect
flott
for
jente,
each
ingen
other.
tvil. Men
I
gifte
just
meg
hope
hun
her
med en
father's
som jeg ikke
disappointment doesn't spoil
kjenner.
everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications.
Eller
And there's
application.
always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted.
Order.
Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times. Unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
Man vet aldrig. Crime.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Ja, ok, det er en ganske rolig by altså. Men en newspaper fire, jeg er litt nysgjerrig på.
You remember? The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything.
Ja,
Why
vi kommer
won't you
snakke litt.
believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Always been a kid,
Anyway.
Steve.
The fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Yeah,
It's
Bob.
in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified.
Er det egentlig det?
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, Bob.
Yeehaw, han er
You
ikke
got the
skikkelig
gas can in the evidence
cowboy
room?
stemmer.
Did you dust it for
From
prints?
Alabama.
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, you can make out all those curvy lines.
Hadde de teknologi på den tiden til å
it's sitting in there gathering
finne ut
dust.
med
Clean as the day we found it.
avtrykk, fingeravtrykk?
Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve.
Gaskan, who's... Det er jo bevis. Loomis.
Loomis here is my deputy. Without him,
Oh, yeah,
I'd have
yeah.
a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly
Lunsjpause,
Loomis
liksom.
answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out. Though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
For meg.
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that
Ja, det er det
for?
tallet som jeg ikke trenger å vite
Loomis
det.
has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Carter, hva er det for noe?
I wouldn't do
Jeg har ikke
nothing,
lyst til å vite.
Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that's been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh,
Åja, jeg tror jeg vet hva det er.
special.
Sånn strømpebuks-ting-tang, eller noe lignende. Men jeg tror jeg snakker nok med
Stop
deg.
on by any time, Steve.
Men jeg må nok snakke med han Loomis her.
Anything I can help you with?
Kaffe, har du det?
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman.
Gjør ikke.
I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis. Or
Kona di.
mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's need, don't you know?
Don't you know? I don't know anything. Jeg har ikke lyst til å vite. Men man's needs.
Why, You sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car.
Parkert?
Or
What?
tie knot hole in a tree or jail cell at noon.
Du Loomis.
Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard.
Han
girl
har en
pictures. If you can
Han
get
leter en
him
frik, altså.
to see clear to part with them, bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Vent litt, jeg kjøpte jo sånn
Anytime,
blad.
kiddo.
Tror jeg skal ta og save igjen her. Girly Magazine. Men jeg har Sheriffen står jo her. Ikke se, jeg tror ikke. Nå skal jeg prøve her. Nå ser jeg bilder av 2 rumper. En rump med meg, med 2 kik.
Oh, I seen you brung me a girly picture book. Oh, don't give me it now. Come back when the sheriff's at lunch. Say a little
Okay.
afternoon, and you'll be right as rain in my book, kiddo.
Ok. Jeg tror ikke det er noe mer vi kan gjøre her siden disse politimennene er her. Jeg skal bare gå inn igjen bare for å se litt om han er borte. Han er borte! Da kan vi gjøre det bladet. Det er sånn voksne innhold.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
Jeg ville egentlig ha sagt nei da, men når folk kommer videre i spillet, så er jeg bare nødt til å si ja.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean time.
Veldig troverdig, du er veldig troverdig akkurat nå. Rolig nå, jeg har ikke lyst til å se for mye. Så lenge jeg bare ser han går og lukker igjen døren, så er det bra for meg. Men det betyr at vi kan sjekke litt rundt her nå. Examine drawer. Han er låst opp her nå. Examine notes. Barely legible notes. Den kan vi ta. Nøkler. Det er bevisrommet. Det tar vi. En sjekkbok. Sheriff Swain sin også. Ok. Ta en kjapp titt denne her. Deposit. Ikke godt å si med dette her, altså. Ikke du går for langt der. Men jeg har nøkler, så vi skal åpne opp bevisrommet. Sånn. Jeg regner med det er denne. Use the key on the door. Nice. Det er bare å gå inn og sjekke bevisrommet dukke. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. Fryseskapet, eller kjøleskapet. From the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open a refrigerator. Da er det bare å la det være igjen. Dartboard, a real old-fashioned dartboard, riddled with holes and crimson smears. Kamera. Instashot kamera. Just point and click.
Damn it.
Ja, bare plukke det om. Shaving kit. This bathroom kit is missing its razor. Hot. He did not like the green eggs and ham. Så de drepte han. Sigaretter. Harvest has its own brand of smokes. Sneakers. Pair of bloody sneakers. Og din sko, jeg tror jeg skal gi til han avisgutten. Jeg holdt på å si bevisgutten, men det er jo avisgutten. Lawn dart. This makes sense. They're illegal. Santa hat. Vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fatman murder spree. Okay. The dartboard. Den så på. Gascan. Tommen, men jeg kan ta den opp. bjørn, fuzzy bear, wielding chainsaw, cap, baseball cap to small to fit a normal size head. Ok. Binoculars. Jeg skal ikke se for mye her heller, men jeg skal bare se på de tingene som er interessant. Examine a toast. Most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast, ja. Hvis du mener du har brent den for mye, så kan du brenne deg selv. Cabinets are plainly empty. Jeg tror jeg har det jeg trenger her. Jeg tror det. Jeg kan i så fall komme tilbake igjen her. Jeg tror ikke det bildet. It looks like one of Loomis' late relatives. Slektninger av noen. Ok. Jeg går ut herfra. Hva skjer nå? Kommer Sheriffen tilbake.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
Å nei. Loomis, hva i alle dager?
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no.
Nå skal han få som fyr her. Med et blad. Det er ikke det bladet han leste fra. Eller noe Sheriffen hadde selv. Ok. Jeg tror jeg har fått nok av Harvest for denne episoden her nå. Jeg har spilt det litt her nå. Jeg har gjort fremgang. Så se inn til kanalen, så må du selvfølgelig abonnere hvis du har lyst til det. Del med vennekompiser, trykk på tommel opp. Sett en masse pris på, så inntil neste gang folkens, så snakkes vi da. Hei, ho.